Motivation is seductive. It makes you feel powerful, unstoppable, like you're standing at the beginning of a brand new life. In those moments, everything feels possible. You set goals. You make plans. You promise yourself that this time, things will be different. And for a while, you believe it, because motivation feels like certainty. But motivation has a weakness. It depends on emotion, and emotions are unstable. They change with your sleep, with your stress, with your mood, with your circumstances. Discipline is different. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. Discipline doesn't care if you're inspired. Discipline shows up when you're tired, when you're bored, when you're unmotivated, when progress feels invisible. And that's why discipline quietly builds lives that motivation only talks about. Most people wait for motivation. They wait to feel ready, ready to start, ready to change, ready to commit, ready to become someone else. I'll start when I feel more confident. I just need the right mindset. I'm not feeling it today. Tomorrow will be better. But tomorrow is the favorite hiding place of procrastination, because tomorrow feels safe. Tomorrow carries no effort, no discomfort, no confrontation with reality. But discipline lives in today, in the uncomfortable now, in the moments when your body says no, but your standards say move. Motivation feels powerful because it's emotional. It gives you that surge, that burst of energy that makes you believe. Transformation is easy. You feel driven, focused, excited. You attack your goals with intensity. But intensity is temporary, and when the excitement fades, reality begins. The early mornings feel heavier. The work feels repetitive. The effort feels harder. And suddenly, the dream that felt thrilling feels demanding. That's when motivation starts whispering, skip. Today, you deserve a break. It won't matter. You can restart next week. And most people listen, not because they lack potential, but because they built their progress on a feeling that was never designed to last. Discipline doesn't feel magical. There's no emotional rush, no cinematic soundtrack, no dramatic sense of destiny. It's just repetition, consistency, action. Without drama. Discipline is waking up when you don't want to, working when distractions are louder than your focus, continuing when results are slow, small, and painfully silent, because discipline understands something motivation never will. Success is not built on how intensely you act when you feel inspired. It's built on how consistently you act when you don't. Anyone can move forward on good days. Anyone can be productive when they feel energized. Anyone can chase goals when everything feels exciting. But discipline is revealed on the bad days, the tired days, the doubtful days. The days when your mind searches desperately for excuses that sound reasonable. I'm exhausted. I need a mental break. I'll do it later. I'm just not in the right headspace. Comfort is seductive. Comfort is warm. Comfort is easy. Comfort asks nothing from you. But comfort has a hidden cost. It slowly builds a life of regret. Because every time you choose comfort over growth, you reinforce the identity of someone who avoids discomfort. And identity is everything. Motivation says, I feel like doing this. Discipline says, This is who I am. Motivation negotiates. Discipline decides. Motivation depends on mood. Discipline depends on standards, and standards don't change with emotions. The disciplined person doesn't wake up asking, "Do I feel motivated?" They wake up asking, "What must be done?" Because discipline removes the question. No debate, no internal argument, no emotional voting, just execution over time. Discipline transforms effort into habit, habit into identity, identity into confidence, because confidence is not built by thinking positively, it's built by collecting evidence, proof that you act regardless of mood, proof that you move regardless of fear, proof that you continue regardless of difficulty. Motivation is a spark, discipline is the engine, and sparks are fragile. They flare up brightly, then disappear. Engines endure, they keep running in storms, in fatigue, in boredom, in monotony. And monotony is where most dreams die, not in failure, but in repetition. Because progress is rarely dramatic, it's slow, quiet, unglamorous day after day of doing things that don't feel extraordinary, until one day the results appear and people call it talent, luck, natural ability. But behind every sudden success, there were months or years of invisible discipline, of showing up when nobody was, watching when nobody was praising, when nobody was clapping, because discipline is lonely, discipline is repetitive, discipline is often thankless, but discipline is unstoppable, because discipline is not powered by emotion, it's powered by decision. The truth is brutal. You will not always feel motivated. You will not always feel confident. You will not always feel inspired. And if your progress depends on motivation, your dreams are at the mercy of your emotions. But if your progress depends on discipline, your future is built on certainty, because discipline does not ask permission from mood. It operates on commitment. In the end, motivation can start your journey, but discipline is what carries you to the destination. Motivation can ignite change, but discipline sustains it. Motivation can make you feel powerful, but discipline makes you become powerful, because the life you want will not be built on the days you felt excited. It will be built on the days you didn't feel like showing up, but did anyway.